Yeah, salute to Mr. Sacco, Mr. Scullyton. Yeah, I had to do a lot of stuff, so I'm here right now. Yo, how you doing, Mr. Sacco? So I don't know if he's listening or not, but shout out to Dog Soldier and Aggressive Defiance. So keep doing your thing. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mr. Sacco too, and to everybody up in Europe. Yeah, shout out to my homie from the West Coast, Tidro. So right now, I'm streaming on all three platforms: YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. So shout out to my homie from the West Coast, Tidro. Shout out to my Ethiopians and Eritreans, and also to the Tigrayans also. Yeah, what up, Mello? How's everything? And thank you for your services and everything. How you doing, bro? I'm just here maintaining, so we doing what we got to do. I'm about to have another live stream on Wednesday, so you're always welcome. It's always on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. So you know how it is. Yeah. So it looked like that it snowed in one neighborhood in the Bronx today. But yeah, it didn't snow in Philly. It just rained like cats and dogs early in the morning. But then it cleared up though. Dag. I don't know about y'all, but I love me some snow. I just don't want to fall on it. Yeah. Saludo a mi pana Manu Macalén de San Pedro de Macorís. Yo, for anybody that's listening, tag Rafisi. Because, Manu Macalén está interesado para lucha libre dominicano, tú sabes. I think he'll be a great addition. And then on top of it, homie could spit too. You got rap macorizano, ya tú sabes. Yo, shout out to one of my number one supporters, El Costa. Happy birthday, bro. Yeah, shout out to my Rosedale brother on the check-in. Chico did it. It's been years I haven't seen you, but one of these days when I actually roll up to the Bronx, the hometown, we got chill, bro, like the old times. You, me, Moneybag, Miggs, Mexico, all of us. Gotta hang out like old times, bro. Yeah, shout out to Made Man. You know, we chilling. Just have my show, which is actually on live on Twitch, YouTube, and on Instagram Live. Yo, it's been a hot minute I haven't copped from you, bro. I need to cop some new shirts. So shout out to your shout out. I know you've been doing your shirts for years, man. So you know, do what you got to do, bro. And you know, always on here on Open Topics, we got free promotion from you always, bro. Well, we could talk about whatever, current events. Um, that fat slouch that everybody diss on. We could actually talk about, current events. Like, I really want to know what's going on and stuff because everybody wants to make a big deal about Assad getting captured and such. And it's actually funny. Yeah, shout out to Irby Fatal. What's good? Mr. Sacco, this is my homie Irby Fatal. He been rocking with me like ever since I've been having my own show and such. So, we're just doing it. All right, at this point, you know, when you actually talking about Sean Carter, I'm from New York, and me personally, I don't know what to believe anymore because certain people are saying that that accuser is false. Certain people saying that Jay Z always had like shady dealings since he was a friend of Puff. So I can't really be sure because if you actually look at it, right, there's a lot of shady stuff that's in contracts. You know, other people also. I mean, if you actually look at it, they're putting the only reason I believe they're putting the spotlight on Puffy is because of Cassie and because the man is black. So that's not to acknowledge all the things that he's been accused of. But one thing I gotta say is that you've had a lot of record executives, that have done shady stuff, whether it'll be in Britain or the United States. I mean, shoot. It's funny that they're always talking about Puffy, but nobody's actually talking about Clive Davis. And people thinking that he has like a stellar reputation when the fact is, history doesn't dictate that. And then you have to also look at Phil Spector. He unalived the woman and he's actually sitting in prison. So if you actually look at it, the record labels are very shady. So I can't really say if I believe it or not. But the thing is, though, a lot of people are not seeing evidence yet. So therefore, it's just on the air on public opinion. But it seems that whatever Jaguar Wright says, a lot of people are actually tuning into her. So let's see what's going on and what 2025 has to bring. Got you, Mr. Sacco. Yeah, manda saluda a Sandy Graf. Yo. So, how's everything on your end, Herb? You prepping for the holidays, or you're just sitting this one out? Well, me, I'm just gonna say this. I just want to go to sleep on the holidays, and that's where I'm at with it. I mean, what? I mean, let's put it like this: we're adults. What do we really need for holidays anyway? I mean, you could go around and give gifts right there, but you're not going to go around and give what the person really needs, or what they want. So I'm like, the holidays, I'm just gonna go to sleep on that. Yeah, that's what the sentiment is. Like, let's sit the holidays out. So that's what it is. But hopefully, I'm thinking, should I do the DNA reveal after I get the full results, or should I wait for after the New Year? I'm actually debating that right now. What you think, Irby? Yeah, I'm just actually waiting for my ancestry DNA results. So I'm just waiting. I'm just actually excited about it that I finally did it. Yo, Mr. Sacco. So, what's going on in your part of town as far as parties and everything like that? Because I've always wanted to go to a European party because I heard there's more popping in Europe, but I'm not too sure. I mean, I've heard that. Well, I haven't heard about London and its party scene, but I've always heard about Ibiza, and I heard that Berlin and Austria always have like great party scenes. So I like to visit out there one of these days. I hear you, man. I hope you get that surgery and you get better, man. Yeah, I've heard. I've been hearing that since I was like 5. When they went up and they not 5. I mean 1995 when everybody started playing Ace of Base and stuff. I've heard techno parties is good out there. I've heard that too. Herbie said Berlin, Germany. All right. For me, Party City will always be New York City and Santo Domingo. So, Santo Domingo will be having those clubs, the hood clubs and those fancy clubs. I mean, I would like to go to one of those one of these days, but it's going to be Santo Domingo, La Capital, and Santiago. I have to really go out there. So, I've always heard about Pasiones and levels up in Santiago. I got to visit those one of these days. Of course, man. For everybody of all my supporters that actually go on my YouTube channel, if you comment until I actually hit 1K, I'm giving all my supporters the wrench. So come through. Not a lot of people are doing that, but I am. So what I do is that I give out the wrench, so therefore you could actually. So this is a safe space for everybody. And if you feel like this with me, you just get kicked out because I got a lot of mods on my own team. And Mr. Sacco, he actually joined the ranks. So congratulations on your wrench. Yes, this is still up. And greetings, Giorgio. Yeah. Yo, Giorgio. They say that my ancestry test is estimated December 28th. So I guess they're processing it and stuff. And I can't wait. Then on top of it, I can't wait for 2 gifts that I've actually given myself. So I'm just waiting and seeing, because there's going to be a lot of new content for 2025, man. I'm hopeful for it. Yeah. I mean, I've been wanting to do that for years, to tell you the truth, because I've always wanted to see what my mother always used to say. So from offhand, I do know that on my mother's side, I have like a lot of European influences and maybe Indian and African also. And on my dad's side, I am who I say I am, a Dominican. What can I say? Yeah, maybe, but I don't know because I didn't grow up with the word grip. So, I just want to see this. Nice, Mr. Sacco. So, your dad, is he? Because I know that you have Turkish who are Christians, you have Turkish who are Muslims, and then you have Turkish who are, they're I guess Jewish or irreligious. So I don't know, but I do know a lot of Turkish people that I've encountered in my life, and they've actually been helpful. I love Turkish food. It's like they wrap the meat with I think with grape leaves or something like that. Great Turkish food. She, you know what? She's actually waiting for the results for doing that. So I guess after my results come, she's going to do that also. Gotcha, Mr. Sacco. Anybody's welcome to come up on the panel. You know, Mr. Sacco, Irby, Jojo, you're all welcome. And anybody who's actually watching my Instagram, y'all welcome to come up too, up to the panel. So we're going to be talking a lot, I guess, for these next few hours. que hay, Mubore? ¿Cómo está?
What's up? What's up? Damn, that was quick, gang. Hold on.
Alright.
Not quick enough. Hold on. Hold on.
Gotcha.
Can you hear me?
Gotcha. Yeah, of course.
Cool, perfect. What's up, man?
I'm
For some
chilling.
reason, I hear you a little low, though. Hold on.
Alright.
And I have a cold. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't we all? Because I could say
Yeah,
that the weather in the
don't we
north,
all?
it's been,
I mean,
crazy.
the weather is crazy right now. It's super hot. For no
Man,
reason.
it was raining like a few days. It was just raining like
Yeah.
early in the morning, and then it was just bright here up in Philly. How's it up in Massachusetts?
Wait, what? You said Massachusetts?
Yeah,
How's it been out here, you asked me?
yeah.
Yeah,
What?
it's been raining and shit. But it's super hot for it to be like Christmas time, right? No snow. Find it a little scary.
Got you.
Global warming, man.
Yeah, I know.
So what's up, man? Open topics. Oh, nice. I forget to pick the fucking topic. Yay.
Yeah, of course. So
Can I swear in this shit?
Yeah, of course.
I can say, goddamn motherfucker.
Yeah, in that thing, but then I'm on 3.
You don't like that, though.
platforms.
You don't like that.
It's not even that. It's just that that YouTube, they want to go around and try to clamp down on what you could say and everything like that. And also,
nah, because that's a setup for my topic. My topic is, I've been looking at YouTube. This guy named Eli or whatever, and
right.
he goes around like rural neighborhoods with a camera in his hand, right? And he records everything, right? But he's trying to like, people usually get upset, right? And they're like, stop recording me and shit, and they call the cops and shit. But the dude is there to educate them in a fucking gangster way, really gangster way, about how we have rights, freedom of speech, freedom of press, and also we have the right to record anywhere in public, anyone in public. As long as it's done in public, we have a First Amendment right to record that shit, and free press, that anybody could record anything and just like put it up on their website and shit. We have the right of freedom of press, right?
Right.
And yeah, so when I record a live or something, right?
Uh-huh.
I record a lot of lives. They get upset and shit. They be like, take that down, I'll send you a strike. But technically, I'm in my right to do so because I'm practicing my First Amendment right of I'm able to record anything done in the public.
Basically, I mean, me personally, just for me having my show, you have a lot of weirdos saying that they're going to take me to court and trying to set me up with whatsoever the case may be.
Why?
Nah, because it just goes to like if somebody's beating with somebody that I know, they want to put me in the mix too. And the fact is, I don't know.
But what do you do like that ticks them off?
I just live my life because it's like this. You have certain.
And they're gonna take you to court for living your life?
What they trying to do is they want to go and try to put something on a person that they don't. They want to go and say, "Oh yeah, you're harassing them and everything like that." And the fact is, I don't mention your name and I don't harass nobody. But yeah,
you could speak about anybody. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
but then
public
yeah, exactly. But then it's like my thing is
defamation is that's a no though, definitely.
Exactly. And then on top of it, a lot of people are getting cease and desist and everything like that. So
cease and desist?
Yeah.
Why? Well, do they have rights to something?
No, it's like to the point that now you got content creators that actually steal pictures of families and everything like that, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna set law enforcement on you and all this other stuff," and then they want to try to I don't know if you ever heard of this term called swatting, where people actually falsely call law enforcement on people and such like that.
I know what swatting is. That shit is
Yeah,
crazy, ain't it?
exactly. So therefore, you have people with that, and then people that will actually make false accusations of harassment or everything like that. So all in
Yeah.
all, if I'm going to go around and mention anybody's name, they will not actually have proof of me actually
Nah,
doing it because I'm not mentioning their names.
because usually some people be like, you can't use my shit unless I give you authorization to. It
That
depends
too,
on what shit.
that is true, and that's why I don't use anybody's stuff.
Yeah, me neither. But
right here.
but you can. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You
Yeah, you
cannot
can,
get
but
sued for this.
True, but then it's
Yeah,
like
technically they're just like is that shit bluffing? They're bluffing.
yeah, but then sometimes like I've had lives that I've shared certain people's stuff, and then
Right.
I get a restriction on YouTube, and I actually put fair use and everything like that. So you know,
But okay.
yeah.
But wait. How can I'm gonna start trying that shit and testing it out because I don't know. I think you're allowed to talk about anybody public. That's
Right.
the public, you know. If they're doing art, we should be able to talk about it. If they involved in some controversy, we should be allowed to talk about it. It's like a regular superstar.
Yeah, but then it gets real sketchy because when I say if I use
Let's
your
say I talk
content,
about you. Oh, you use my content. Yeah, then you can do that.
and then on top of it, a
That's
person
fair use, right?
they'll be like, okay, you can use it as fair use, but you have to put it fair use on the video and such. But then if it's showed as like another person's content and stuff, it could actually hit you with the copyright strike on YouTube.
So like a live, is that somebody's content?
Yeah, that's why I actually have my own music and everything like that.
Is it somebody's content?
Huh?
If I record a live.
Okay, I didn't hear you more. What'd you say?
Oh, my bad. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, if I record a live, do you think that's somebody's content? Is that considered somebody's content?
I mean, they'll have to. They're gonna go and try to look at all my lives, and then try to stay disprove or whatsoever.
Oh no, in my case, you know what I do, bro.
Yeah, I know what you do, but it's like it depends on the artist. It depends on
the artist. It shouldn't depend on the artist. That's what I'm trying to say. It shouldn't depend on the artist. If you're an artist, you're an artist.
Yeah.
You should be able to grab your shit from a live, which is a public. You're transmitting it in public.
Right.
It's not a show. It's a live.
Right.
It's not content that you're creating. It's just a live, and it's public. So
yeah,
nobody could tell me, "Oh, you recorded this live," and you understand? Like, take it down.
Got you. It'd be like that sometimes. Your Rakim was good.
What's going on, Don? How you been doing, brother?
I've been doing all right. It's a long time no see, bro.
Yeah. I'm still around here and there, man. I've been working a lot and changed jobs a few times, man. So I've been having to focus on that.
I'm actually on that wave too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard, but my job laid off a lot of workers where I'm at, so therefore, I'm actually on that wave also.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
It's all good. There's been a lot of stuff that I don't really talk about that's happened like this. So I just don't keep it. I just keep it,
I definitely understand that. Shout out to Irby. What up, Irby?
Yeah, this is 18th letter. This is my homie Lamorty from Boston.
Oh, what's up, Lamorty? How you doing today, bro?
Nice to meet you, fam.
Nice to meet you too, bro.
I'm good. Thanks, yeah. So, what we're gonna talk about, Don Armando? I'm like,
so let's talk about what we were talking about. Sharing the public information stuff. Yeah, a live is public, right? But then on top of it, you have a lot of content creators on YouTube. They're actually going to YouTube on Twitter or whatsoever, trying to send copyright strikes because of image because a person's using your image wrong and all the other stuff.
Oh, you could do that.
Yeah.
It's not public domain or something like that, I guess.
It depends on the content creator. If it's not public domain, they could actually hit you with the copyright strike.
I feel that.
Yeah.
No, but peep game. The guy, and he's like mad gangster. He's been in prison and shit, right? So he goes around with a gimbal camera, right? And him and his son, they go around the town, and then people get upset. Why are you recording me? Why this and that, right? And then he goes like, he gets them riled up on purpose, because what his purpose is, his main purpose is trying to police the police. Right? Because we have rights. You know what I'm saying? So like when the police shows up, he's trying to catch them doing some foul shit, like trying to violate his rights.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
His name is Eli, right?
Eli, yeah.
And then like when people come up to him, he's like, wait, like do you, and like he's in front of a building, obviously, and the fucking building has security cameras. So they're recording 24 hours. They're recording you 24 hours anyway. This guy just has this camera and he just has it on him. So he has the right technically to record anything in public. He says that we have to create our own privacy. If not, then everything is public. So if I have my window open, right, and you can see through my window, that's not private. You have to close the blinds, create privacy. In America, you have to create privacy. Like your private home and shit, you gotta close your blinds. You know what I'm saying? But everything else, like, he's free to record because it's public while he's in public. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then sometimes that joint gets very sketchy depending on what state you are in.
Hell yeah. Oh, nah. Technically, it shouldn't, because it's an American right. It's a constitutional right, First Amendment right. You know what I'm saying, gang?
Right.
So, like, the fuck, it's in America, and like no cop will fuck with you if you record. Actually, the cops will let you record. They won't give you shit. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not, causing a fucking scene, I guess.
Got you.
So yeah, that's what I was trying to say about. That was my topic.
Yeah. I mean, Lamar, it depends, because even in New York, right?
Yep.
It'll be like, okay, it's kind of sketchy. Like, say this. Let's just say that you paparazzi, and then
That's exactly perfect example. Go.
And then you actually record. You actually record or take a picture of a celebrity and such.
Right.
So technically, you can open the doors to your house and stuff, but then
no. Wait, what?
No, I'm saying the celebrity opens the door and stuff, and then a lot of people.
Yeah, the gate.
So, yeah,
like the gates and shit. Yeah. You're allowed to. If I'm in a public place, I'm allowed to shoot inside your house.
Right.
See your front yard, whatever. If you have to create privacy, so you have to have a fence around your crib for me not to record your ass.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah, and then on top of it, it's like, well, contrary to what everybody believes, not a lot of these stars really live like in high-priced mansions and such. You have certain people that actually live in condos.
Yeah, but you kind of have to move from the populated areas. You can't be like, sometimes like when you're a superstar, when you're a star, relatively a star or some shit, you can't just live like that. You're gonna get harassed, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it depends, because let's put it like this. Let's say, for the example of Keanu Reeves, right?
Yeah, word.
I mean, Keanu Reeves, allegedly, because I don't know his security detail and stuff, because a lot of celebrities have security detail. Believe it or not, right?
Yep, they have to.
So technically, let's just say, for a lot of people who have security detail whatsoever, right?
Yep.
And let's say that somebody recognized you doing a scene or something like that. You do that, right? As far as the scene, as for whatever, you will walk around like regular people. Now, somebody might recognize you, somebody might not. It depends, because You have certain people who are actually famous that they actually have makeup artists and they could actually blend into the own crowd. Nobody will be the wise.
Like Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he still gets probably. Oh.
But then it's like, but then if you really look at it, even influencers, not influencers, I mean, people who actually make their money off of streaming, they have to go around and be protected also because we live in a crazy world.
Yeah, but also if you're a public figure, you know what I'm saying? You have to take a tribute or you implement reuse.
Yo, Tim, what's your take on that?
Yes, please help.
Repeat that for me again, Don. You want my take on the privacy situation?
Yeah.
No, it's like our First Amendment right to record and to freedom of press. That we could be expressed.
Well, they're definitely trying to put a hold on that because it's too much. The internet's become too powerful, and people don't want their images up there because it can potentially affect, their business or affect their, employment and a lot of other shit like that. But it's a good thing that a lot of stuff is being recorded these days.
Do you know we have the right to record the police?
I think we should be able to.
We shouldn't be scared to either.
Yeah, I think we should be able to record the police because not all police or law enforcement, but if you're not doing anything wrong, you don't have nothing to be worried about.
Nah, but we as people have the right to police the police. That's crazy.
I believe so. Yes, especially if you catch them doing something that's against the code of being the code of law enforcement.
Right. That's why the body cam.
Right, I agree. Because the only reason we've gotten to where we at right now is because of the crooked things that law enforcement has done. Not all, because we still need law enforcement, but especially when you're talking about law enforcement in the inner city, is different. And I understand that it's crazy people out there, and it's people out there that's can be menaces, but I can remember just days of law enforcement, being crooked and doing a lot of crooked shit themselves, especially policing in the inner city.
Right.
Yeah, basically.
They weren't being policed. I mean, they were being watched and have to be watched by their superiors or whatever.
And they shouldn't be surprised because in the 90s and in the early 2000s, law enforcement from the 70s, I take that back, from the 60s on to the 70s, 80s, 90s, and the early 2000s, they got away with a lot of stuff, man.
Nah, they still got caught. You see Rodney King shit, that shit.
Yeah, but they got caught because that was video film.
It was just.
But that's a typical thing, People like they'll rob people for their dope, sell they dope back to other rivals and different shit like that. Plant guns on people, steal your money. They did a lot of stuff that they got away with.
You're gonna have to prove it and shit in order to get them caught and shit. So like video is the best way, I guess.
I agree.
Yep.
I agree. So did you guys see the video of that one dude? The police officers took his money, and he said that he was missing money. He like checking the side right there. Check there. He like, that's my money. Yeah. That's my money. He like, all of those are blue face.
Yeah, they did the same thing to my friend and they have on live camera footage about it. They did the same thing to one of my friends.
They had the body cam.
Yeah. I don't know if that is a body cam, but it was over Instagram that the police went up and took his money.
Oh, that's another one. Look at this. Nowadays, you see a lot of body cam footage. You see when niggas getting arrested, high celebrities. You see the body cam footage of them getting arrested. You even see security video of them fighting in jail, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That gets leaked. So you know what I'm saying?
Like that producer Young Chop. They showed him fighting in jail.
Yeah. Any altercation, they'll show it, right? And that's public domain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's public domain. And that's what you gotta know that. All right, I'm with a camera, I'm recording whoever, I'm recording somebody in the street. But dude, there's fucking thousands of cameras, security cameras in these businesses and buildings recording you at all times in public. So like, who knows what they do with that shit? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I mean, sometimes if a person's ready to do, thinking that they're about to do something bad, 9 times out of 10, that's why these cameras is out there. I mean, like, let's be honest. There's a guy by the name. I don't know if you heard of this rapper that he passed away. YBC Duel.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Duel. Yeah, out of Philly.
All right, so so therefore, they went up and they showed what that like how he lost his life and everything like that through camera.
That's fucked up, yeah.
And you know, they didn't really. They just only showed it was like very quick, but then I guess you saw the shots and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I guess it was
those are footage that it shows the car that the driver was in and all that shit. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like that's
wasn't that like a 16-year-old that did that?
Yeah,
it was.
He had a switch.
He had a couple bodies. Yeah, he had a couple bodies that month. Like he was on a.
And he was a boxer too, a promising boxer.
Damn. Yo, let's switch it up a little bit. Let's switch it up.
Yeah.
Earlier, I was talking to my boy. Prison right now is crazy right now, bro. It's taking everybody, bro. On a crazy level, bro. Like this year or this new age, I guess, these last couple years, you've seen fucking huge takedowns of fucking Diddy, Cosby, Kelly, Dirk.
Yep.
Fuck. Everybody getting mad by the feds. Young Thug's case. Oh my goodness, bro. Like prison.
I'm a little skeptical I was skeptical on a Cosby Diddy situation because I think a lot of those are money grabs. But like the Dirk shit, yeah, that's a real situation.
Nah. You know what it is? I think we became like America has become criminal, like a criminal kind of place where like people got away with a lot of shit before if they had the resources and shit. But I think the feds now with the way they work it right now, I think they got everything down packed, bro. They don't fail. You know
America always been criminal since its inception. This is the home of the criminals.
Yeah. But, and what about prison? Go ahead.
I mean, if you actually look at it, when it was the British Crown, a lot of people who are actually they could claim English ancestry or whatever. Most people who don't talk about it, but their ancestors might have been criminals.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, because the thing is with America is that crime is a business here. We have to pay district attorneys. We got to pay defense attorneys.
That's what I was.
We got to pay prosecutors. We got to pay judges. People got to do jury duty. And a lot of the times you're dealing with people that may have not committed a crime, but they take advantage of their lack of education and the fact that they don't have the money to pay for a decent lawyer. So they get stuck, they get lost in the system, they force the cop a plea, and sometimes cop a plea to something that they didn't do, only because they're in fear that if they go through with a trial, especially not being able to afford a good lawyer, they got a court-appointed lawyer, that they're going to get more time than what they copped the plea to.
Yeah.
Which happens.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Football number time.
Yeah. Over something that you may not have done.
True.
So this is
there's a lot of rats. Rats now.
Yeah, well, that's always been around. Rats ain't
nobody's
even,
trying to go to jail nowadays, bro.
Nah, man. I mean, and the crazy thing is when you look at it, right? Damn, what I was gonna say, like, you know, like I said, like it's a business, man. The feds got a 95% conviction rate, not because they prove a lot of shit. It's because people cop out.
Yeah,
they cop out. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the times, you know, they just and the feds know that people are afraid of their reputation. They know if a lot of other people cop out, they like and they got a set of rules that the state police don't even operate by.
Yeah, they go by their own rules and shit.
Yeah.
Government, man. Oh, we talking about a lot about government. You might get banned, bro.
Nah.
I mean, as long as you don't mention officials or whatever, I don't think we're gonna get banned.
Nah, all right. Can I read? Like, this is like you know, like legal lingo, but this is the First Amendment. It says Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment or religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridge the freedom of speech or of press, or the right of a people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. So we can police the police.
Now that you've read that, read to me, since we were just talking about prison, read to me the 13th Amendment and tell me what that says.
Okay. Interesting. Hold on. 13th Amendment. I haven't gotten that far. What happened, Bob?
And it'll all make sense why prison is the way it is in America.
All right. The 13th Amendment to the United States Constitution abolishes slavery and involuntary servitude, except as punishment for a crime. The amendment was passed by the Senate on April 8th, 1864, by the House of Representatives on January 31st, and ratified by the required 27 of the then 36 states of December. Okay, that's the proclamation dates or whatever. Yeah, the President Abraham Lincoln. Okay, he's gonna say he abolished slavery or whatever. So we're not allowed to have slaves.
It said unless slavery and indentured servitude, unless it's punishment in prison. What do they call prisoners? A lot of the times they call them property of the state.
Yo, yes.
Property of the state. So what do a lot of people do in prison? What they do? They make shit. They make furniture. Right. They make license plates.
Yep.
And they don't get any money for it.
Now they get money.
A little bit, but
they get like $7 a week.
I don't know.
I mean, depends because
I
heard that dude was getting cents and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and then on top of it, it depends on who's actually sending the commissary and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, because I think nah. Yeah. Can you put that on your books or whatever? Yeah. Damn, but $7. Oh.
That means you're making $1.50 a day.
Yeah.
But then they take away good time, I think, if you do that.
So, like, it goes to show you, the United States was built off of cheap labor.
Yep.
And once they couldn't make the slaves do it no more, they started, in order to find a way to keep that cheap labor going, it was just slavery repackaged. So, a lot of the laws that like loitering and jaywalking and trespassing was laws that they created to have reasons to lock up former slaves. To put them in, to get them to do work.
Exactly.
Yo, what about the fact that most prisons, I think, are privately owned?
Yep, they privately owned.
That is ridiculous.
I mean,
and the money. My bad, Don.
It's to the point that I saw a movie, right? that was with Sylvester Stallone. It was like the first version and the second version. The first version, I guess it was called Knockout and such. That he seen everybody who was in jail on the ship, and they were trying to get out. So imagine if Sylvester Stallone went up and made a movie about that. We don't know what's actually going on in real life. Let's be honest.
What happened in the movie? He escaped?
Yeah, because think about it. You got certain people that will be, okay, you have prisons, you have penitentiaries or whatsoever, right? But imagine if a person who's like who owns a prison privately and everything like that. Imagine that they actually put in American inmates in a boat, right?
Yes.
So therefore we don't know what the heck is going on. To be honest,
I think they have regulations though. I think they have like to abide by certain rules and shit, and they have accountability. Somebody died.
That's why crime can never stop in America, because crime is too much of a business. It's not about punishment in America. Yeah, it's not about punishment in America. Crime is about money here. Like, you know, on both everything in America is about money.
Right.
You know, in other places like Russia or different places like El Salvador, crime is a punishment for devious criminals. In America, they turn you into a criminal to make a profit off of you.
Fuck. This guy, goddamn, he's blowing like this shit is crazy.
Like, yeah, everything, man. And the reason why the feds are going after a lot of people, you got to think, is because they've run out of organizations to go after. The Italian mob is down. The RICO law was created for the Italian mafia.
Yeah, and they're using it more on blacks now, like crazy.
Yeah, street organizations is not around like how they used to be, because everybody's afraid of the feds. So the feds is looking for people to turn into organizations so they can prosecute them.
Yeah, so if you're gonna be an organization, they dying for you to get big. So
you're right, Mr. Sacco.
Because they want big numbers, they want big fucking arrests.
Yeah,
they want to hand down a lot of years and shit.
Yo, seguro con mi primo, huyendo con Bura. Y no porque el sensei también. Valerio, Viviana. I'm shouting everybody out on my Instagram live right now.
Oh, there's a lot of people there? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Gotta go see that.
So when you but I've never in my life heard of one man RICOs. Usually a RICO is a conspiracy case. Yeah. Usually it's a whole organization to take down.
Like 10 dudes, shit like that.
20, 30, 40, yeah. Like, because it was created for mafia families. So,
so that the shot caller gets charged.
They able to indict them, yeah. So you can see like the infrastructure of America is crumbling because they've gotten too greedy.
Yeah.
And we're seeing that right now.
Damn. Because they put it in on our face that we have to be like super baller.
Yeah. Everything is materialistic in America, and also it's about how can I put it?
Popularity?
Not just popularity, but everything in America is work.
Got you.
I believe over there on the island, right, Don? Like over there in DR, like they have a day. Don't they have a day where people can go home and eat with their families, or they can go home and eat with their families on lunch?
That's every day.
That's every day. Oh, that's what's up, man.
Because the work structure in Santo Domingo is different.
Okay.
2 hours, and then you go back to work at 2.
Lumata, you Dominicano too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Me and his family were from the same town.
Oh, okay. What town is that again, Don?
San Pedro de Macorís.
Okay, that's the same place where fighters people from, right?
And partly radicals people too.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I've heard about San Pedro de Macorís. I've heard about that province over there on the island. Yeah, man, that's you see, and things are more lax on the island. I know, the economy struggles and different things like that. Right. But I think, in my personal opinion, me being an American, because here's the trick, right? Yeah. Like when people come from the island, and when people come from the islands, not just DR, but let's say they may be coming from Jamaica, Puerto Rico, different Trinidad and Tobago, different places. America seems like it's the land of milk and honey because that's what everybody's been sold. The big American dream. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna own a house and be able to take care of the family. And when you coming from the island,
it's because it's possible.
It's possible. It's possible.
It's a possibility here, as opposed to not being a possibility in our home country.
Yeah, and that's what America banks on, people, and for most part, but they gotta let people. They have to let people be successful too, because if you don't let people be successful, certain people make it or be successful, then you can't sell that it's the land of milk and honey. You can't sell that it's possible. You know what I'm saying? Right. So like,
but the American dream is also getting a mortgage, fucking leasing a car, shit like that.
Yep.
Like,
and see, that's the thing. Like, for instance, let's say people come from the island, from DR. By the time they third generation, all of that, like, the big American, like looking at America in this big light, that's gone because they American now. So it's like you gotta have fucking mortgage. You gotta pay car note, fucking bills.
Sorry,
like,
sorry to interrupt you. What about the fact that if you come from one of these impoverished or whatever islands, right? And you come into America, you're probably gonna land in a place where you're fucking, like you said, you're fucking like kind of set up to be a criminal. That's the only way you're gonna be successful. So the odds are against you in regards to, like, you over here is like in high school here, it's a lot faster than high school over there. So over here they're doing crazier shit.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? So like if you land in the hood or whatever, because you're poor and you're an immigrant, you just got into the country, you're probably gonna, land in under bad, like, you know what I'm saying, under bad, you're probably gonna be inclined to do crime. Put it that way.
Right. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying we don't have America don't have its pros. I'm just saying it definitely has, especially when if you're coming from the Caribbean and different things like that, it definitely has its pros. But a lot of it too is based off of is a lot of it, like, America has this illusion of choice to an extent. It has this way of projecting this like equal, it's like people, it's like I don't know how to explain it. It's possible equal, no? It's possible, but it's a lot of stuff in the background that you gotta make sure you be careful that you don't fall for the trap or the like, because it's a lot of shit. America is very slick. It's a very slick country, very slick.
Right.
See, the difference is, the only difference between America and the islands is that the islands, they may have corruption right in your face. America, they hide they corruption. They know how to hide it very well.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Pretty much.
But yeah, it definitely has its pros here. But like, the thing that's killing everybody is that work, and then America tries to say, oh, it's about hard work. You do hard work, and they can't sell that no more, because a lot of people have been busting their ass, and you see the property. Most people can't even buy a house now.
Yeah, they're losing this shit.
Or they losing their fucking houses after they done work to kill themselves. Like because the people at the top are so fucking greedy. They're greedy. Yep. Mm-hmm. And everything, like America, like with the health crisis here, Like that's why I like that situation where that CEO for that health insurance company they got deleted out there in Midtown. Like a lot of people are fed up, man, because you got
about this little girl that shot up the school yesterday, bro.
Over there in Madison, Wisconsin. I'm not far from there.
In my country, you would never see that shit.
Yeah, you know.
And these people are they I mean, they have guns in the hood over there, and they have kids that are probably more fucking disturbed. But what is it about America and these teenagers shooting up schools and then like killing them?
Right.
Yeah,
it has
man.
to be wrong. And you know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't happen in DR or in the island, and it could, but it doesn't.
Right.
I don't think they're crazy enough. I don't know. What do you think would drive somebody for that to happen so often?
It could be a multitude of reasons, man. You don't know, what these people are going through, or if they're mentally disturbed.
That means the mental health issues here are very severe.
Yeah, I mean, America, it can take a toll, man. If you like, and the thing, if you can, people live paycheck to paycheck. If you slip on one paycheck, you can lose everything. Everything that you've been working, you've been killing yourself to get. You can lose it.
Yeah.
You fall behind on bills, it fucks up your credit. Yeah. And then you need credit. You need credit to make it. Like credit is you, but then you got to watch out for that because credit in itself is a scam.
It's a trick. Oh my god. We kind of.
I could actually say that being a content creator and everything like that. I mean, I'm a homeowner and such, but then I never thought that I was going to be made fun of being a homeowner whatsoever. Mm-hmm. Which to me, which is bonkers.
I'll tell you what they doing right now that a lot of people don't know. Like the average person that's working their ass can't afford the home, but the banks are buying up a lot of these homes. You know why?
Why?
Because the banks is going to rent to a lot of these people.
True.
Yep.
And they have a theory that they're doing, saying you will own nothing. You will own nothing and still be happy.
Wow.
So imagine if for the future generations, they're going to be renting homes for the rest of their life, and once they pass on, there's nobody to get that home. And
they're gonna be the working class. They're gonna have to be the working class for the people that actually own it.
It's no more middle class. And to think, right, when the suburbs was built, and a lot of these homes that a lot of white people got and bought in the suburbs, they got the equity from those homes. Those homes appreciated, as that's how they became the middle class, and they became millionaires. Because and other minorities wasn't able to do that. They wasn't able to go out there.
Back and kept equity.
They kept the equity, and that's how they was able to send their kids to college, or if they passed on, the kids took sold the home and took the money and split it, and they gave them a leg up.
They knew they were
over everybody else.
They knew they were selling out the economy. They were doing these. They were giving out loans like crazy, knowing that they couldn't pay back. They was doing that to and they was doing that to people purposely. They was targeting certain people to capitalize off of their ignorance, because they knew they couldn't pay it back. So they knew whatever money that they got from them, they was going to turn around and resell a home. Well,
so that's like double the profit.
What happened? What system about bailouts? It happened like a couple years ago. With the banks, when I think the financial collapse.
Yeah, you're talking about in 07 when all the banks had to be bailed out by the government.
Right. What happened there? Like it collapsed. The bubble collapsed.
No, what happened was that some of the minor banks that that they was falling off and everything like that. Some of them they went up and they still afloat. Other weaker banks like Washington Mutual got absorbed into larger corporations. Like for example, Chase.
Yeah. Because okay, they needed to be bailed out. That means they bought out, and then like you join us, the big conglomerate thing, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's monopolization. I can't say that word.
Yeah. Well, yeah, monopolize it.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Everything in America, like when it comes to the system, the financial system, is very predatory.
Yeah.
America loves to capitalize off of ignorance. That's why it's called a capitalist country. They capitalize off of your misery. They capitalize off your ignorance. They capitalize off of your misfortune. Yeah. They capitalize off of everything. That's why it's called the capitalist country.
Damn. That's it. Damn, we just shitted on America the whole night.
Yep.
No, I'm just keeping it real, bro. But
all right. There's another question I'm gonna ask, and it pertains mostly to you, 18. All right. Now, whatever political side you're on or whatsoever, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
So, my thing is this. I saw something interesting like maybe 2 or 3 months ago, regarding the electoral campaign or whatsoever, right? So, do you think with Trump's presidency in 2025 and a lot of advocates who are actually advocating for Chicago to be a better place or whatsoever, do you think Trump is actually going to be on his promise and change, and things in Chicago will change, or is it going to be the same? What's your opinion about that?
It's been the same. Yeah. That's where I'm from, bro. I don't know. It sounds good, Don, but it don't matter whether it can be Chicago, it can be Roxbury in Boston, it can be the Bronx, it can be Brownsville, Brooklyn, it can be North Philadelphia. The hood hasn't changed. Yeah, the hood hasn't changed under no president.
What about this pushing peace movement that's going on now?
You talking about J-Bay?
Nah. Time out. It's a global thing, right? And it's also everybody, like even the most gangsters niggas is like, yeah, I'm with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they back in that, and that's unity for the first time. And that you would never would have thought of this shit. The way these people were cutting each other, bro. Like now there's a glimpse of hopes, and there's like collaborations, and there's like not that much division and shit. You know what I'm saying? All the killers, they pretty much died off or got killed, bro. No bullshit.
And here's another thing to factor in, right? That Ice Cube was saying in the interview, that he didn't find out, some of the same people that own the record labels are also private owners in the prisons.
Yep.
That's a fact.
What do the record labels pump out a lot of the time?
Yes. Crime.
They pump out a lot of drill music.
It glorifies
a lot of
pretty much.
So you can go out there, get hype, do some dumb shit.
And
find yourself in prison.
The realer you are, the more famous you get, bro. That's insane. Like the more criminal you are, the more popular you are. That's
now
crazy.
They've gotten it. It used to be to the point that you didn't care. You didn't care if Jadakiss bodied somebody. You love Jadakiss and Styles P for their bars. They talked about the hood and everything that you came from. But
not
now
even DMX was out here killing niggas.
Yeah, exactly. But now the kids' minds are so warped based off of drill music and the internet that the kids don't even want to listen to you unless you got 2 or 3 bodies.
2 bodies. That's insane, dog.
And it's going to get to the point that you got to. No, I want to see you body somebody on camera to show me that you real.
But I think it has to go to a certain point for there to be change. Like it has to be super extreme. Like it got in Chicago for there to be actual change. And I think like the media and all this shit, like it helped the jail movement come into effect, and it also helped. Right. It's kind of gonna help the push and peace movement come into effect now. You feel me? Where people that were enemies probably talk to each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, like a lot of it, man. As long as it's like people that's stuck in the ghetto, where they fighting for the little bit of resources that's there, whether it's hustling, it's never gonna be no real peace. And it's a lot of people. Oh, go ahead. What you saying, bro?
No. And then you kill people like close to me and shit. There's always gonna be retaliation too.
It's always gonna be retaliation. Always.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Well, would you say the crime has gone down in the last year or so with all these indictments and fucking and the push and peace movement? Like after seeing FBG murder or whatever, that shit like made people like, you know what I'm saying, wake up a little bit.
Well, the only reason they did because they was stupid enough to delete FBG Duck downtown in the heart. That's
that was suicide.
Yeah, that's like going into the middle. That's like deleting somebody.
Where all the cameras at?
Broad daylight in the middle of Times Square.
Yep.
That's exactly what the equivalent was. And those motherfuckers were so dumb, man. The cameras followed them all the way back from downtown back to O Block.
Yep. And they had the fucking car parking lot for 8 months after.
They had to do something. At that point, all these high-end fashion stores and different things like that. See, it's about protecting the wealthy. We don't care about who y'all body in the ghetto. But when you start bringing that shit over here, then that's a problem. Because this is our business district. This is where the money is. This is the Louis Vuitton, the Gucci stores, the Cartier stores. You know, like, you know, this is where, you know, we sell our BMWs. And
Chicago always had like a rich part and like a part where it wasn't a lot of crime, and then there was a hood part, right?
Oh yeah, just like any other city, and it's like our rich part is nice, it's super nice. It's like you know, it's Chicago. Believe it or not, Chicago is not the super dangerous city like how people try to paint it out.
I've been to Chicago.
Yeah, I know. I got friends that actually live like in high rises up in Chicago and everything.
And it's actually a booming business city.
It's the third largest city in the United States, and we got. Don't get me wrong, we got our bad areas are bad, but that's not the whole city. Like it's so much more to it than that.
But talking about Chicago and everything like that, I have to settle this depth within myself, right? Because I've tasted a whole bunch of pizzas everywhere. You know, Philly got its own style pizza. New York. But between New York and Chicago, I gotta go around and taste. Whenever I go to Chicago, I gotta go and eat that.
What's that store called? I mean, the restaurant called? It's the famous deep dish one.
Yeah,
Giordano's. Yeah. No, that shit is dope.
I know that there was a Uno's right there. It was alright, but it was not the same. I have to go to Chicago and taste that joint.
Nah, but the one he's saying, you got to go to that one.
We got plenty of places, but and to be honest, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Like deep dish,
y'all don't even fuck with pizza, right?
Like not like deep dish. They don't like most Chicagoans don't fuck with deep dish like that. We eat. No, I mean like it's more like we eat it, but it's more like a tourist thing. Like a lot of the times we eat things.
They're like the Philly cheesesteak in Philly.
Yeah, they don't like that shit.
Huh? I mean, if you really look at it, you know the spots that there's two spots that everybody talk about, which is Geno's and Pat's. They're the worst spot. They're the worst spots ever. The best spots, which a lot of people don't talk about, is Ishkabibbles and Max's cheesesteaks. So yeah, everybody eats a cheesesteak, but nobody get from Geno's and Pat's.
I was meaning to ask you, I was meaning to ask you, Don. being from the Bronx and living out there in Philly, is it a lot of similarities between NYC and Philly? And have you run across a lot of New York people out there?
Well, I have run across a lot of New York people. In passing, like, yeah, I'm from New York. I'm like, okay, yeah. And then, most of New Yorkers, they either live in like in the Spanish area, which is called Calle de Oro, but then there's the Latino side of North Philly. Then there's the
like
black
in
side of North
Kensington,
Philly.
in the Kensington area.
Yeah, not so much Kensington. It's like, okay, before you go Kensington, because I used to live like maybe 20 minutes right there. They actually called Fair Hill, the Hunting Park area, and then they had it called. And then there's another joint that they called the Badlands. The Badlands is where a lot of Latinos used to live at. And then from the Badlands, it's like within the minutes, and then you got Kensington. So I've been there a few times. I just be there in passing. I don't hang around there, and that's it. But Kensington is nothing like it's nothing that I've ever experienced living in the Bronx.
Right.
Because living in the Bronx, yeah, you have fiends right there. You just knew not to talk to them. Over there, it's like, it's just straight up zombie land. Yeah. Now, Kensington in the beginning. Now, when I left New York when it was 2016, Harlem and Lenox was getting like that because everybody was smoking whatchamacallit. What was that junk called?
Blue Magic.
K2. No. You talking about K2?
Yeah. So I'm thinking like, okay, yeah. I said K2.
He said Blue Magic.
My bad.
Yeah, that was funny. But then when I came to Philly, and then everybody told me, "Yeah, I'm smoking K2." I'm like, I love this crap. Ugh. But then it was like around maybe 2018, 2019, you started hearing about the Fetty and whatsoever.
Time out. We were talking about America, right? And all of America's shit, right? We gotta one more for America, bro. The drug epidemic in these places, man. How fucking Fetty is creating real zombies and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's another a huge problem in America.
Nah, but
like, and Donna know this because Don in Philly, about them shooting up them trains.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's what they're talking about. But then, if you really look at it, if you really look at what's been going on, right? Ever since the 19 and everything like that. If you really look at it, right? And a lot of people are not actually talking about this. It's the Chinese government that's actually sending this crap over here. And let's be honest. Think about it. It's to the point that you see all these cartels wearing on Chinese-made Temu outfits that that they got from China. Yeah. Yeah, because Temu. Yeah, Temu, I don't know.
Temu.
Yeah.
I got you.
I don't get nothing from Temu because sometimes they think it's a cheap product or whatever. I just stick with them.
Not for sure. Yeah. Temu's lit though for them.
Hey, fellas, I gotta get ready to head out. I
hear you.
Get sleep bro. For tomorrow.
Nice meeting you, man.
It's nice meeting you too, bro.
Again, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely stop by more often, Don. When I see that you're live and everything, I know I ain't been able to be around in a while.
It's all good.
All right, man. Y'all fellas take it easy.
All right.
You too, man.
You too.
Good night. So yeah, the Armando was.
Yeah, because it was like, you really look at it, you see all the cartels wearing Chinese-made outfits like they were soldiers and such. And There was a guy who was an insider. I guess he was with the Alphabet Boys when it was like the 1980s and such. He's saying that right now, the reason why you see a lot of these cartels, they're powerful and stuff, is because the Chinese government is actually supplying them with arms and everything. I was like, yeah,
because you know the lab shit and the fucking, you know, like the chemistry shit. That's why they shine at, and then they get it for super cheap over there, wherever in China or Taiwan or wherever. And like it's made in a lab. It's something made synthetically. That's you know, it's not something that you grow and shit. It's something it's a compound made in a lab. That's why it's super strong.
Yeah. And just even being around that product could unalive people. That's what happened in the Bronx, like I think last year or such, that there was that they went up and they stacked so many bricks of fentanyl, they're gonna alive the kid right up in the Bronx.
Nah, bro. And then like there's no more heroin. I think that doesn't exist anymore. It's been substituted by this shit.
I mean, I don't think it exists in the United States anymore, but it's actually being more. It's actually more in Europe now than everything like that, since the euro is actually higher than the dollar.
True. I mean, like if you could get something cheaper and shit, and you know, and like synthetically made, yo, it's like a brick is like $500 or some shit online or whatever.
Yeah,
and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's super powerful. It's worth like, you know what I'm saying? But the police and the authorities are not playing with the Fetty right now. Like you get caught with Fetty, you going way away.
Yeah, it's even to the point that now the cartels, they saying like we're not even messing with America, we're just going through Europe, and then you know they're using Africa as a pipeline through Europe. Believe it or not.
With the Fetty or with the other?
Nah, with the white.
Oh, I see. Yeah, they're not even going to America no more. It's easy to go over there.
Yeah, like for example, right? They're saying with Nigerian street organizations and whatever, and you know, since a lot of them actually like in Europe and whatsoever, is actually better. And it's actually better to go through those countries and stuff, because you have certain people, you know, in Eastern Europe that got connections when it comes to border patrols and stuff, and that's how that stuff is actually being trafficked across Europe. Yeah, that's so I've heard. Maybe Mr. Sacco know better than I do.
They're probably making more money. They're probably making a lot more money and shit. So, you know, faster.
Yeah.
They know the cartels, man. They know how to fucking make a profit.
Right.
Yo, it's 10 o'clock. I'm about to head out, Armando, but
yeah, I'm about to head out too. But it was nice talking to you, bro.
Nah, we broke it down for sure, bro. You been out here 2 hours, dang, Armando.
Yeah. On Friday, on Friday, I'm about to have these stories urbanas again. So therefore, you're always welcome to come through, Memorial. On
Fridays? And what you talk about, like historias urbanas, what's that?
We're talking about, you know, the urban movement, how you got started, how I got started. You know,
I got a lot of stories.
Bring some artists too. You know, one artist that I'm going to tell you that I've been doing lately is my homie Majin Basso.
Oh, yo, he's going crazy right now.
Yo, Dad, I just went up and I looked at his video. I mean, dude is actually doing it.
He's been doing a lot of work. He
been doing work from, I guess, since like for years.
The last 3 months he's dropped like maybe 16 videos.
Dad, I mean, like it's to the point that I'm like maybe next year I might just try to drop a whole bunch of it. Yeah, I fuck with Majin Basso, and me and him we actually spoken a few times on IG.
Yo, you know, this nigga Miladin and Majin Basso had like a little scuffle thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't care about that?
Don't really care about that because I'm gonna be honest, right? Before the Tali fight and everything like that, I didn't know who the heck
Miladin was.
Who the heck Miladin was. And after he went up and fought a good friend of mine, which is Wadi Boa.
But he got his ass kicked. Yeah.
I mean, like me personally, like no offense, nothing to Miladin or anything like that, but I'm like, yo, You went up and you disrespected Guardiboy. I'm like, nah, they ain't.
Nah, of course.
They ain't.
Nah,
good.
but look,
so, you know.
Man, I have a live that I put up, an old school one, with Guardiboy and Miladin before the fight. That they like had a conversation on the live and they was kicking it and shit.
Gotcha.
And it's funny because Miladin was like the whole time he was like, nah, y'all trying to set me up if I go over there, trying to set me up. Like, yo, I'm thinking about going over there in my interview and Fernando Rapiano, this, that, and the third. But I know y'all niggas gonna beat me up and shit. And it's funny because they were getting along, but low key it was some savage backdoor shit where it really happened. It turned out it actually happened like a couple months later. You know what I'm saying? So I got gold footage, bro. I just need people to like, you know, gravitate towards it. Already, I be posting it all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send it to you.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna drop the Majin Basso versus Miladin joint. It kind of shows like a little story about why they beefing and shit.
Oh yeah, I mean, like if anything, you know, like drop that on Friday. I'll actually send you the link or whatever. So therefore, we can actually talk about that. Yeah.
Talk about that specifically. It's kind of gory though, you know.
I mean, it's whatever because I'm like, you know, at the end of the day, we could do it in English and Spanish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. I say that. I'll be here. I'll be there on Friday.
All right, tato money.
All right, good luck. Peace.
All right, folks. You know, this has been an interesting time. Check me out tomorrow when we talk about the martial arts and such. Peace.